Hey, this is Noah. I already have a video about me just specifically getting just dumbfounded about the Famicom Detective Club announcement from the Nintendo Direct, but here I want to talk a little bit more just about the general consensus. As me and Drew were getting ready to watch, we had been discussing the things that we wanted to see, and at the end of the day, basically we got everything we wanted and then some, which has been it feels like it's been a while since that has happened. Because Drew wanted to see No More Heroes 3. He got that. He even got a release date. I asked for Famicom Detective Club and actually somehow got it. The fact that we got both of those is kind of crazy. And even more so, we were discussing the Smash characters, and we sort of had a mutual agreement of like, okay, no matter what character gets revealed, shake on it that I will respect that you might have gotten the character you want. More likely that we wouldn't get the one that we wanted. In general, neither of them. I wanted Doomslayer, he wanted Lloyd Irving. Neither of those happened, but the beauty is, we got a character we both didn't know we wanted. I admit I'm a little bit upset that it's not Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but it's still Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I didn't play the first one. It was one of the first games out on Switch. I love that game, and I was the one that invited Drew to try it and play it. So, this is sort of a special thing, because we both share an interest in this one character, so I will absolutely play that character. Regarding the rest of the announcements, my brother's probably very excited about the Mario Golf. He really liked Toadstool Tour. The speed golf thing looks like it's going to be a peanut time. Absolutely just ridiculous. Not sure how that's going to pan out, but I'm interested. The Hyrule Warriors DLC. Okay. Mildly disappointed about the Breath of the Wild 2 news. At least it's not confirmation of a cancellation. Would hate to see that. But I do find it funny that they chose to, as the compensation prize, Skyward Sword HD. Drew's excited about that. I'm like, cool. I like that you don't have to do motion controls. That's fine. But I do want to, say it this way in case if maybe this hasn't been articulated to you before. Skyward Sword, a lot of people complained about it, and for a lot of reasons is the reason why Breath of the Wild was designed in the way that it was, because I believe one of they said it that people complain about not being able to visit the areas in between the locations in Skyward Sword. And that's why they push towards the open-ended exploration in Breath of the Wild. That's why the game is what it is. So when we assume that Breath of the Wild's sequel will be that way, their compensation is a reminder of why it exists. A reminder of what people complained about. And when you put it that way, it makes it seem a little bit gross. It is ultimately a good thing. At the end of the day, very cool. Don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. It sounds like I'm making it out to be kind of negative, and I'm not necessarily dogging it. I think it's kind of funny. It's less me trying to be like, why would you give us this instead of Breath of the Wild 2? It's just something I observed that I thought was like, oh, that's interesting. Please don't take it that way. Skyward Sword, good game. Played it when I was a kid. Not having to do motion controls might motivate me to play it again, because my arms do not work like they used to. And Splatoon 3. I didn't play Splatoon, but I played a lot of Splatoon 2. I actually thought I was getting, half decent, because I started playing, the competitive mode. So, the notion of Splatoon 3, okay. It's nice to see an IP of Nintendo's that is continuing to come back. When it got a sequel for Splatoon 2, at the beginning of the Switch's lifespan, very nice. I was like, that's interesting. Maybe I'll pick it up. See that it's getting a third sequel feels somehow even more impactful than the idea that the first one gets a sequel. It almost gives it this sense of staying power as opposed to just okay, we had this really big hit, let's do it again. This one makes it feel like, okay, we're here to stick around for a while. So I'll probably pick it up. I got Splatoon 2 as just an impulse buy. It goes to show that it's a decent game that, even if I just bought it just I'll give it a shot. It's working. What was your favorite part of the Nintendo Direct? Leave it in the comments below, because I actually am very interested to see what people are thinking of this. Because I was very excited about this. Maybe other people aren't. Maybe people look at Xenoblade Chronicles 2 getting in Smash and they're like, whatever. They see Famicom Detective Club and they go, literally who? Splatoon 3, they're like, can we get Call of Duty? Let me know if you guys were down with this. I'm very curious. This is Noah. That's the Nintendo Direct. See ya.